Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be tapping on some money issues again, and I haven't done any tapping on money for quite some time. This is to do with the belief of I always struggle with money, because if you've got that belief, then you're always going to be struggling with it, okay? You're going to be wrestling with it. And it's interesting to note when you are doing the tapping that there may be various different aspects that this belief takes you to, where you may find other beliefs that are contributing to the belief that money is a struggle. So before we do that though, I'm Sandra Inman, author of Tapping into Abundance, using EFT tapping and the law of attraction to change your mindset and turn your life around. If you want to do just that, or just more tapping on other general themes, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Comment in the comments field so that the videos do actually get out there and help people. If you want to know more about how you can release the negative or unpleasant or unhelpful beliefs that are actually keeping you stuck, and work with the chakra system and align your chakras at the same time, take a look at my free masterclass, How to Heal Your Shadow Through Balancing Your Energy System or Energy Centers. The link is in the description field below this video. A lot of people right now may be feeling like money is a struggle. And when we have times of worldwide financial ups and downs as it seems to be heading at the moment from a global point of view, these things can become even stronger and these beliefs can become even stronger. But it's going to be very, very difficult for you to navigate your way through the terrain if you have negative beliefs about money in the first place. And there's a lot of negative beliefs out there regarding money. Money is simply energy. And even if it seems like there are a lot of greedy people in the world who want to have all of the resources and all of the money for themselves, that's not the money that's the problem, okay? It's the people. It's the greed. It's their belief in scarcity, actually, that creates that. Their belief in lack and the need to control and dominate that may create that. But then we end up with this belief that money's not spiritual, and money's this, money's that, money's not the other thing. And then that creates blocks for us then to be able to thrive. One of the biggest ones is I always struggle with money, or I've always struggled with money. So this is a belief that I've certainly had and a lot of people have. And if you believe that you're struggling with money, then you're going to struggle with it one way or the other. It might be the way that you earn money that you struggle with. So it might not be that you have trouble earning money in certain circumstances, but in other circumstances you do struggle with it. It could be struggling with maybe the way you spend your money, or other people around you who may spend your money. It could be anything to do with the struggle with money, and we've got to stop struggling and wrestling with it and have that belief that abundance, resources flow to us all of the time, that we live in an abundant universe and that we can be creative in finding ways to be able to work with the flow of the energy of money. So let's do some tapping on the belief that I've always struggled with money, or I always struggle with money. Karate chop point. Even though I've always struggled with money. It's always been a struggle for me. A feature of my whole life. I'm okay. Even though I've always struggled with money. It's always been difficult. One way or the other. I'm going to love, honor, and accept myself anyway. Even though money's a struggle. It's always been a struggle. And I don't like it. I've had enough. And I don't want to believe this anymore. Even if it seems true. I'm just going to love, honor, and accept myself anyway. So now tapping on the points. This belief. I've always struggled with money. It's always been a struggle. The way I earn it, the way I spend it, what I earn, how I earn it, how I receive it, the amount I receive, the amount I have to spend. Seems to always be a struggle. Maybe I can earn good money. But it's from doing something I don't like. When I want to earn money doing something I enjoy, something of my own creation, it's one big struggle. One big struggle. And I don't like it. And it makes me angry with money. I get angry at the world. I get angry at the governments. I get angry at the banks. I get angry. I get frustrated. I feel the fear. And then I feel hopeless and helpless. All of these feelings, because I believe that money is a struggle. Because I've always struggled with it. I have so much proof that I'm right. My life is proof that I'm right. So how can I change this? How do I change it? What if money wasn't a struggle? What if I wasn't in the ring with it? What if money actually isn't the problem? What if I can earn money and not struggle? What if I wasn't struggling with money and I could be safe at the same time? What if money was no longer a struggle and I could be safe at the same time? This belief in struggle must be keeping me safe in some way. Or I wouldn't have it. What if I could receive money in ways that I enjoy and be safe at the same time? What if I could receive money in difficult financial times and be safe at the same time? What if it's not money I'm really struggling with? Take a deep breath and let it out. It probably isn't money you're struggling with. It's generally something else that's stopping you from working with money in the way you want to work with it. Money is energy, and it can quickly be turned around depending on how we're relating to it, how we're relating to ourselves, and what our beliefs are about ourselves. Money likes to move. It's about giving and receiving. So when it comes to looking at money, what can you give? How can you give of yourself, your talents, your skills to the world and helping other people and enjoying doing that and then allowing the money to flow into you? It's a very difficult thing to do, to be able to not be concerned about the money and to focus more on the energy of giving and then being open to receiving, because it is a giving and receiving thing. And look at your own life. Where do you hold back from giving financially to other people, for example? Do you resent spending money? Do you resent having to pay for things? Because if you're resenting having to give money energetically to a business in exchange for a product or a service, then you're blocking the flow of money from that end. And that's another thing to tap on for money, and we may do that one in the future. Because if you want to receive, you have to be okay at giving as well. So when we feel that there's something wrong with money, that it's a bad thing, particularly spiritual people who believe that money isn't spiritual and that if you're a spiritual person, you shouldn't be asking for money for your services or whatever it is that you do. And then when you have to pay money for someone else's services, perhaps you resent that. You don't want to give money to somebody else for their service. Look at yourself first. Before you blame the world, look at yourself and see, where am I thinking these things towards the world? Because the world's just reflecting what I'm thinking back to me. And it certainly does that with money. If you want to do some one-on-one coaching with me, you can certainly do that. There's a link in the description field below this video for a form to fill out to book a clarity session with me. It's a free half-hour clarity session to get clear about what's keeping you stuck and how you can move forward with that. Or you can also do my new course called Wheels of Empowerment, where you can start to love yourself again, feel good about yourself again, accept yourself so that you can launch your brilliance in the world and become abundant simply from releasing all of those negative beliefs that you have in your shadow side and aligning it, all of the good stuff, with your chakras and clearing out your chakras one by one, basically, of all of those negative beliefs holding you back. That's called the Wheels of Empowerment, and the link is in the description field below this video for that one too. If you like the video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, please comment, and I'll see you on the next video.